sound of Iona. Not much to listen to, but if for some reason you wish to leave that peaceful island, the only way short of swimming is to queue up with everyone else for the little ferry that crosses the Sound, that stretch of water which divides Iona from the larger island of Mull. We're off to spend the afternoon at Camas, a remote outdoor centre on Mull, which is run by the Iona community. Just coming into Finniford, the little port on Iona's end of Mull. Now, the trouble with driving on Mull is that there's so much other traffic. Not that you have to worry too much about driving if you're going to Camas, which is getting on for 2 miles up a wild and boggy path. Everything you need to live there has to be carried over by the local beasts of burden. The round thing is a roll of formica for the kitchen, and if you think the cameraman is getting off lightly, you can't see the 2 tons of Flora margarine on my back. Since the minibus that belongs to the people at Camas has broken down, Bungie has gone back to Finniford with them for more supplies. Remember to shut the gate. Just over one more hill, and here we are. Camas, fishing station, island centre for the Iona community, no electricity, no roads, plenty of peace and quiet. Inside, we investigate the dormitories and meet the residents.
It's just very jealous. Yeah.
I think the others are coming, bearing more supplies, onions.
That's what they survive on here.
And dog food. They also bring the news that our minibus has got stuck in the mud.
Let go of that.
Over at the boathouse. Tell me about that outboard motor.
Just petrol. It's actually really good because you know they're normally 2-stroke. Well, it is a 2-stroke, but you don't have to put the 2-stroke in here. Yeah. And it mixes itself.
And then there are plenty of canoes for when groups come to paddle about in the freezing water. I know, I've been in.
Quite amazing.
That big metal thing, it's a landing craft, isn't it?
No, it's full of water just now.
And that other boat?
Main boat that's not used so much now. It's sort of like for supervising the canoeing.
I heard something about a 22-foot coracle.
Do they go on trips in it?
Hopefully, once we get our confidence up.
You gonna get to Ireland?
You're welcome to try.
There is, of course, also a fisherman's chapel that probably sees more and more active services than many a country church. Anyway, we'd better begin to get back on that path and try to get the minibus out of the mud, or we'll miss the last ferry back to Iona.
I mean, they nearly got stuck when they get broke. Learning about organic gardening.
Amazingly, the Camas bus has revived and is able to help us with the job before it conks out again altogether. Bye and thanks.